Oh, now you want to use your signal. Where was your signal back there? Was having thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever's in here, I can't. Doesn't show anybody. There it goes. What y'all doing this morning? I just went and had breakfast. So I guess you could really call it the time, is it? No, that's brunch or breakfast. What's up, Marv? What's up, Joseph? Thank y'all for tuning in. What up, Summer Boy? Nah, man, I don't play Roblox. What's up, Jeremiah? Here in a minute, I'm not going to be able to look at the stream. Y'all are going to be driving. So. And here I go. I mean, I'll be able to look at it, but I ain't going to be able to read every little message. So. Only because I got to pay attention to the people in front of me. And this cop is passing me too. Driving down the road, y'all, headed back to the house. I mean, the car's all right. It's not bad. It's an older car, but, you know, she drives and gets me where I need to be in a very reliable vehicle, so she is nice at the same time. Thank you very much for that. It's a Honda Element. All right, man, thank you for the subscribe, whoever it is. What do you mean, am I in? Thank you for subscribing, Jeremiah. Yeah, I'm in my car, Daniel, whatever your name is. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's kind of hard to see in this little screen. But yeah, man, I'm driving. Right now I'm at a red light, so I can look at the screen. Your name is Connor. Okay, well, the name on the screen is different than that. Why don't you swap that? Or are you on somebody else's YouTube? Yeah, because it says Daniel or Danielle. Like I said, it can't really. Looks like Danielle more than anything, but. Oh, okay, you're on your mom's. Okay, that makes sense. Well, how old are you then, Connor? And that truck sounded like it was rattling apart. You're 9? Of course you're 9. And I say that not to be mean, because that's the only way children are on my YouTube channel, because I got my YouTube channel put where no children could be on it. Like, it blocks children. Anybody under the age of 18 is blocked. And for some way, they end up getting on here. Either they make an account and their parents don't manage theirs or something, but children end up on my account for some reason. It's going to, first and foremost, I cuss. I say things I probably shouldn't. I'm not very child friendly when it comes to this, so if you're going to be on my channel, you need to go ahead and know that. That's why I put child restrictions on there, but there's somehow y'all get on here. You really don't need to be on here. 17, that's different, all right? But 9, 10, 13, I got some youngins on my channel somehow, and I don't know how YouTube lets them on here, but I put child restrictions on here. But I'm just letting y'all know, youngins, if your parents are watching, letting you watch me, I got child restrictions for a reason. I cuss and say things that I probably ought not to be saying, and stuff children ought not to be hearing. So I mean, I get that, and that's one thing, Mar, that your family does it in front of you. Okay, that's their choice. You know what I mean? If they want, to do that in front of you and let you see that, that's their choice. But it's another thing that when somebody else puts restrictions on their channel and people still come on here, because I can get reported for stuff like that, even though their parents allow it. You know what I mean? It's always a double-edged sword. You get what I'm saying? As a content creator, you still got to warn people and let them know, hey, man, my channel's not child-friendly. I don't mind y'all being on here by any means, as far as if your parents allow it. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying? If you're under a certain age, I'd rather you're not, just because of that. But I greatly appreciate y'all subscribing and coming in here. Connor, I appreciate that. And Laura, I mean, yeah, see, not to be a dick, but it's always a double-edged sword when you're being a content creator. Because even though you put restrictions on there, and somehow there's ways around it. But this also can be a lesson for all you youngins on here. I'm driving down the road, still maintaining my traffic laws. Not really paying attention to the phone. Yes, I have here and there. But I'm paying attention to the car in front of me. I'm maintaining the distance between the car in front of me very well. Where are they going around up here? Now let me hit their brakes. Oh, these big old metal plates. That's what it is. Okay. See? You got to pay attention to the road. But there's a lot of people out there that do social media and YouTube and all this other stuff and don't pay attention. If I would have just been paying attention right there, I'd have rear-ended one car and made that car hit another car. You got to pay attention. Like that guy in front of me didn't use the signal, but he got over. If I would have been paying attention to him and I'd have been paying attention to this instead, I'd have hit him. That's another thing. While you're doing social media and stuff like that, still paying attention to your surroundings. Don't be so clueless and irresponsible and things like that. That's how not only accidents happen and people get hurt, but yeah, just pay attention. I'm watching my mirrors. The cars coming in out of the things beside me, coming into the lanes. One's getting in the turn lanes, one's behind me, one's in front of me. Gotta pay attention. Plus, I also have a dash cam in front and a dash cam in the rear, so Well, it's one dash cam, but it has a front and rear camera. All right, yeah, go ahead, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody else thinking you're stopping in for checking out the channel and the live stream. Watch my mirrors. Make sure nobody's trying to pass me, cut me off. Keep a good distance between me and the car in front of me. Coming up to a red light. Gotta maintain, man. Gotta pay attention. That is the most important thing doing any kind of social media. I gotta press on here. If anybody watches this live now, later on, anything, please pay attention to your surroundings. Please be aware of what's going on around you and the people around you, because not only you can hurt yourself, but you can hurt other people. Being clueless and careless and not paying attention. What's up, Mar? Thanks for coming back. Oh, right now I'm at a red light. Oh, light turned green. Give me a second, I'll get back with y'all. There's another thing, you gotta maintain speed, watch your mirrors, watch the cars beside you. Make sure you're not running red lights. Things like that. You gotta pay attention to traffic laws, man. Even while doing social media. I got my cruise control set. No vehicles that are directly in front of me. I mean, there's some in front of me, but they're at a distance. I'm maintaining speed, keeping an eye on the guy behind me at an angle. There's nothing beside me. And paying attention to y'all at the same time. I live in the United States and I live in the South. I'm not going to tell you what state, but I live in the South. I mean, you'll probably be able to get the state by some of my videos, but I live in the South. I mean, this hat might give it away. All right, speed limit changed. That's crazy. I'm supposed to be driving to Savannah today, but I don't think that's going to happen. Only for the simple fact that, nah, man, I ain't from Alabama. Hell no. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Yeah, they're asking me where I'm from, Mar, and I didn't reply, and I showed him the hat, and it's got an A on it, so he thought Alabama. That's why he put the Alabama, bam, bam, and all the whatnot. He or she, rather. And, of course, no, that's incorrect. That's not it. But, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you now, trucker, you're gonna slow down because there is a cop up here, and I'm not getting a ticket for any of this nonsense. Well, I also did say I was from the South, so I mean that is, kind of part of an indication that I showed the hat. No, that's Atlanta Braves, not Alabama. Apparently, so now I live in the state of Georgia. The Atlanta Braves just gave it away, but at the same time, no. Now, having said that, I also ain't no dog fan either. Hell no. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Whoever did that. That's all that is. But I live in the state of Georgia. I do love the fucking Atlanta Braves. Ooh, that cop ain't down here now. At least if he is, he's not where he was one right here. Yeah, somebody chimed in. One of my buddies chimed in on Messenger. Or is that the cop right there? Could be, you never know. No, that ain't the cop. Yeah, I'm gonna brag when I talk about being a Tennessee Volunteers fan. Hell yeah. I love the Volunteers. Go Big Orange all day, baby. I ain't fucking around. Tennessee Vol, boy, I bleed orange and white. I don't care for the NFL. The only team in the NFL I really give a fuck for were two teams would be the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ain't no other team I really give a shit for. No, I ain't from Athens. Hell no. I'm not telling y'all the city or the town I'm from. Just the state is fine enough. Y'all don't need to know my area, because if somebody comes looking for me and say, "Hey, I know you from YouTube," I'm gonna punch your shit out. I'm sorry to say, but I'm not. Don't approach me. You don't do that to somebody, especially somebody you don't know. That's kind of stalking and weird. I like everybody, and I greatly appreciate every subscriber. Don't get me wrong, but if you see me in public and no. If I'm by myself, that's one thing. But if you see I'm with people, stay away from me. Yeah, and I see your comment where I was lagging. It's probably the highway I'm on. Which I know that's kind of a later comment, but the highway I'm on doesn't really get that good a signal, I guess, with my cell phone. And I got all my windows down too, so I'm surprised y'all don't hear a bunch of air. A bunch of wind blowing everywhere. They're still here. Apparently people can leave and not show that they're in here from up there and still be in the chat. There's people I've seen that say they left, or it shows that they left or whatever. It doesn't say they left, but it shows they left. And next thing I know, they're still in the chat talking to me, but it doesn't show them up top. I don't know. Right now I'm on open highway and there ain't nothing in front of me. there's a dump truck, but he's a good bit up there. And if I got to pass him, I get over in the left lane. But when I get back to the house, I'll be getting off live because I don't want people knowing, seeing my house. And I'll show y'all where I'm driving. This is the highway I'm on. I just love seeing all the trees in the woods and the wilderness. Not seeing city, actual countryside. That's the best part about the areas I live in, man. It ain't taken over by city and buildings and all that nonsense. I can't stand all that. I like being able to drive down a field to my left, which I wish I could have got it on video, but you got an American flag sitting on a friggin' flagpole in the middle of the field. Like, that's what I love about this country. One of the many things. People want to call this the worst country in the world, it's still the greatest. There's people still trying to leave other countries to come here for freedom. Things that they didn't have overseas. Yeah, the food needs to get better, but you know. And our healthcare system. And our judicial system. Trees and fields. And what's even better is when it turns fall around here, all these trees, they all get that colors and fall colors on them. So when you're driving down here, you get all these colors. And when you go up a hill and down kind of a little slope, or down into a holler or a valley, you'll see all, especially when you're coming right here to this rise. And it opens up, you see all those trees off there in the distance, that'll be all nothing but color. And then you come around here to this straightaway and see this, and that's all color and everything too. It'll be fucking beautiful, man. People don't realize, man, the South is gorgeous. She's a pretty one. Hope y'all enjoying the cruise. Let's slow down a little bit. Speed change. Went from 65 to 55, dropped 10 miles an hour. Like I said, obey traffic laws, man. Pay attention to everything around you. Know how to drive, man. Now, can I say if it was piss pouring ass rain, would I be on live? Fuck no. Because that's too bad. I mean, I guess you could say too harsh for conditions. You don't want to be trying to pay attention to that driving in water that's flooding you out pretty much. No. But you'll hydroplane real easily. And the vehicle. Fucking y'all back to me, and that's why I'm doing that. Gotta get over because I'm coming up on 2 cars in front of me. See, they're driving like they're supposed to. They're in the right lane, which is the slow lane, going slower. And I was in the right lane, but I'm going faster than them, so I'm in the left lane passing them. Once I get out the left lane, past them, then I get over in the right lane. Basic common sense and road laws. Somehow that still eludes people in this world. They look backwards. I would be getting over, but going straight anyway, so ain't no reason for me to get over. I'm still red light. I'm getting a little closer to my house, that's why I turned the camera back around, because I don't want people to see anywhere. Anything close to where I'm at. Not saying people are going to come find me or look for me, but same things, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm getting off of here. Whoever's still in here, thank y'all for coming by. Mar, thank you for coming by. If you're still in here, everybody else, in the conversation. And tuned into my live. I'm almost at my house, so I got a bit y'all would do. I don't need anybody seeing my location or anywhere close. Y'all take it easy. And everybody that's gonna watch this later on, I greatly appreciate y'all too. If y'all don't mind, hit that like, subscribe button, that bell icon.